I gotta go back and listen again because when I heard it the first time, I kind of skimmed through it because I wasn't sure if he was the one that really put it out or if it was
Right.
AI or whatever for real. So I kind of skimmed through it, but the shit that I did hear, he went it next. Pause. Like, and I don't know how you know you can have eight niggas versus one and be mad at the one nigga for taking a little bit more time to make his diss or whatever for real. Like I get Drake, Mister, it's been 3 days, nigga, where y'all at or whatever the fuck you was saying to Meek Mill. That was Meek versus Drake. Head up, this Drake versus Kendrick, Metro, fucking The Weeknd, Nav, J Cole. Like you got the whole everybody against him now. What I want to say is to begin with, because the nigga confused the two. Like, I'm a Drake fan, so
Right.
I like his music. He a fuck nigga. Complete, absolute, 100% fuck nigga.
You talking about
Like,
you talking about off the court?
from his character as a person, like,
Yeah, you talking about off the court? Yeah.
outside of the music, the shit that led up to him beefing with them niggas for real. Like, um, you Drake, bro.
Hmm.
You can have pretty much any bitch that you want.
So it's verified.
Why do you want the niggas bitch?
So so it's verified. It's verified that is over chicks over bras.
Oh, it is 110% over fucking niggas bitches and pillow talking with them.
Oh man. Yeah,
So
I can believe that.
he a dirty Mac
Hmm.
and he a pillow talking ass nigga. So nigga throw them under the bus to try to get in there with they bitch. Then he start talking greasy about him, telling a bitch little inside secrets and shit like that. That's why so many bitches know
Hmm.
so much about so many of these niggas. A lot of these niggas be
Yeah.
fucking them and get to land there thinking these bitches is vaults, trust and shit. I don't even think Drake cared the bitch ain't gonna that a bitch might tell or whatever the case is at this point because you'll do this shit so often. I mean, because that shit go all the way back to like it probably might even start further than that. But you remember Lil Wayne got booked. Drake fucked his bitch while he was in jail.
Oh man,
Like,
that's
and that's your
terrible.
your mentor for real. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, he got a problem.
yo fucked his bitch while he was in. That's wicked. Like, you got Drake, Wayne, Furo, Rick Ross, uh, it's a couple of niggas that Drake then pressed up on a bitch that he knew was theirs or whatever the case is. And you got he outright do dirty business. The weekend have you feel me? Party next door still is motherfucking on this weird ass deal to where as though um I think he just ready to get out of it with this next album that come out, but Drake won't let him out his fucking contract because really he the source of his hits. Like
Hey, Latasha.
that shit is wicked. Like that nigga like music. Like I said, I'm a fan of, but him as a person and the shit that he might be moving, I like that shit,
Uh-huh.
bro. Like I said, even down to his business dealings, motherfuckers that you would think, he call niggas brothers and shit like that. Niggas 21, Savage, all them other niggas for real, they need to be looking over their shoulders. Yo, will fuck your bitch in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he definitely got the reputation for that shit. Definitely got the
It's
reputation for that.
wicked because I've never been around. Well, no, I'm lying. That would do dirty show. Pause. Like he would. try to fuck a bitch that you fuck with, or he will outright go with your exes or whatever on the slide, thinking they wasn't gonna come back and tell you. So it is niggas like that out here, and I did deal with, some niggas like that in my life, but you got I don't see how 21 Savage or whoever the other niggas is that he said was his guys, um, that he got that nutsack heart chain for. Um,
Nutsack heart chain. What you talking about, y'all?
so he got a picture. I mean, he had got
Pause,
a
yo.
pendant of heart, but it was upside down, and it was like veins in it and shit like that. But because it was upside down, it looked like fucking two balls.
Oh no, yo.
And he
Pause,
gifted
yo.
them,
That's wild, yo.
and he gifted them
You
to
gotta know what something look like when you working with it, yo. Pause over,
yo.
yo.
He gifted this shit to
Wow, yo.
21 Savage. It's it was another rap nigga or somebody Drewski and somebody else. I
Oh man, yo.
I that shit. Hey Tasha, you done known me all these years, and how the hell you don't know what my face look like? I'm clear as shit today.
And your voice for that.
Hell yeah, but I'm clear as shit today. What you
And your,
talking about?
I mean, you clearish, yo. You clearish.
Nah, I'm clear as shit today. Fuck you talking about. I don't care what you talking about neither. It's like nah, but yeah.
Would you say that Lexi said the new rappers are weird? I mean,
All
apparently
artists in
rappers
general
always
for
are
me
weird.
are weird for the most part. Like I think that's
Yeah,
art
artists.
that you a
Yeah,
little off kilter. Like all them niggas are
yeah, I'd agree
more
with that.
iffy. All them niggas are a little iffy for the most part. All them niggas self-centered and they got like fragile egos and shit, which make it,
I'll agree.
more understandable why these niggas is crashing out over bitches. Like, granted, I'd have hit Drake in his mouth, but I ain't dedicating two CD worth of music to this nigga because feelings hurt. Like, I'm just not doing it, you know.
Right.
But these niggas is a little weird, a little off for real. Um, these niggas are off or whatever for real. But I don't know. Like, I just, I just think him as a person, I can't agree with nothing that he do. Ain't no understanding in anything that he do for real. Like, yo is 100% a fuck nigga. Like, no way around that shit. But as far as the music go, his diss, from what I remember hearing, was hard. That shit was hard. Um, he dropped
Whose music you talking about now?
Drake shit. Um, I felt like he dropped some subs, but his subs was direct, which is oxymoronic. But his subs was more direct. Like, you felt this shit for real. Pause. I thought he did a good job at going at, various niggas because at the end of the day, I don't know if that question on there, but is Drake Thanos? Should real discussion. If
Yeah, that's the title. That's the title.
if eight
I switched it up.
niggas gotta team up, then it's look way. They really had to go get Avengers. Like, who the top four rappers and the top four artists? You ain't in hip hop, if you had to name them off the top of your head.
You said top four in hip hop. Hmm. I mean, we had to say Drake and Kendrick.
Okay.
Um, in hip hop, right now today, consistently and still, if they drop right now and move the needle, Kanye and probably I don't know. You had to tell me the fourth. I know Kanye is one of them, yo.
I mean, it's a toss up between Cole and Future.
Yeah. I say that fourth one.
Would probably win Cole because even though Cole is the better rapper,
Uh huh.
he needle more in this descent. Even if you don't like music or whatever the case is, have an opinion about it. I see old heads talking about how trash Future, how they don't understand how niggas like the music, how they don't understand how niggas like the music. I'm for real. I see niggas saying that J. Cole music sucks, whatever, but the people who don't like J. Cole
Yeah.
music aren't as vocal. Like they just either really, really like J. Cole or you don't really listen to it for the most part. People don't really go out their way to hate J. Cole the way they do Future. So Future will
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
have more people
I heard
talking.
the first person I heard to say that they hate that J. Cole suck was that dude O3 Greedo on on Vlad podcast. You know what I mean? And he's straight West Coast nigga too, so it might be a little something else behind that. But yo said J. Cole music suck.
Like, I mean, I've heard
That shit was
niggas
whack.
call J. Cole music NyQuil music. Nah, Hurley, 50 not in the current move the needle top four artists. I don't know. And yeah, Lexi, I'm talking about currently, right now. Like, I'm trying to paint a picture of how it's the Avengers against Thanos. So you got Drake, who is the top nigga, but then you got every other A list that's really moving the needle right now against him for the most part. Kendrick, other side. J. Cole might be neutral, but he more leaning towards Kendrick's side. Fucking you got Future, Metro, who one of the hottest producers in the game. You got motherfucking Rick Ross, who although he ain't buzzing the way he used to, he's still a fucking legend for real. Like a nigga who people at least gonna pay attention to when he drop a diss or whatever the case is. You got motherfucking The Weekend. Like he might not. I mean, he might be the biggest uh R because he's still considered an R&B artist or pop artist, whatever you want to say. He the biggest pop artist in the hip hop game easily right now. Like you got a nigga like Nav who got a cult following for real. Like you got top niggas in the game all against Drake for real. It's really the Avengers versus Thanos for real. And I don't see how niggas can't see that. Especially McFly bitch ass.
Yeah, you really trying to carry it like Drake ain't that guy.
Like, yeah, like
You ain't got to like his wave, but you can't deny when somebody that guy.
and that's why I preface, everything I said. Like I'm a Drake fan, but I don't like nothing that he did. But I can separate that from the fact that music wise, it ain't too many people fucking with him, and the fact that it gotta be 8 versus 1 kind of highlights, like, you know, Future by himself ain't working. Get Kendrick. Like Kendrick might be Kendrick like Thor or the Hulk or some shit like that. Like he might be strong enough to really make him work for it. But at the end, Drake probably still gonna come out on top, even if they would have did it 1 versus 1. Like niggas got really, accept the fact that you're that top nigga and it tie into your point about yo being Jay-Z, about yo being Jay-Z, um and Kendrick being Nas or whatever. I don't know how you made the analogy of what this beef is this generation's version of the Jay and Nas beef. And I agree with that as far as like impact and shit like that for real.
Right. Who said he dissed John Moran
Like I
too?
definitely agree with that. I really don't see how people can disagree with it when you
Yeah,
sit back and look at it
it's kind of
objectively.
undeniable. Yeah, it's kind of undeniable. And at a point, man, you just gotta realize that the person's bias might be that blinding. You know what I mean?
Like
At that point
that
in
shit is
time.
wild. Like I saw
At that point
somebody
in
and
time.
my fault, I'm rolling this blunt. I in sports we trust asked a question
Yeah,
about
hold up, yo. Can you hear the sound effect, y'all?
yeah,
Was it clear?
yeah.
All right. My bad. You said that
But
sports we trust?
I remember earlier looking at a post in we trust and
Hold on. Before you move on, because
when did hip
is it on the
hop
same topic?
yeah, it's on the same topic. It's about future.
Okay. Oh, my bad. What you said? When the hip hop let
Don't
Canada
Drake. Oh
get?
yeah, Ja Morant might be the only nigga that really might run down on Drake. He might he might need to be careful about because he did this Ja Morant too. Forgot about Ja. So apparently Drake and Ja was both fucking with Lotto's sister.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, like,
That's a
but
better. I mean, now, what makes more sense? Drake messing with a 21-year-old or that 65-year-old white man messing with a 21-year-old? You know what I mean? Now compare
Drake
those
messing with a
two.
21-year-old. Uh,
Exactly.
iffy to me, but the
Yeah.
whatever year old man French girl was disgusting as fuck.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm not
was.
even usually the type of person that get up in arms about shit like that for real. Like I'm usually motherfucking, it's her life. If that's what she wanna do, it is what it is type nigga for real. But seeing that shit like really disgusted me for real. And that's like my little sister. My little sister's 20, I think she turned 21 this year. And like that's the same shit to me. Like how you got grandkids probably her age and you out here motherfucking ill, but
Yeah.
again, it's still nasty too to me when whenever, you got a nigga like Drake, cause he was fucking you say he was grooming Millie Bobby Brown, you know. Like she was 13, 14 when he was texting her and telling her she was beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Like, you
And I
know,
guess he came in the game right on the edge of when it was still secretive in the game, probably and shit. That's wild though, man. That's wild.
yo,
But
all types of off. But now back to what I was saying, I need people to understand that there is a distinct difference between being the best at something and
uh-huh.
being the greatest at something. Like if you look up the definition of best and
Yeah,
greatest, they have two different definitions. And
definitely.
too often people confuse the two. So
Yeah.
I say that because in sports we trust, somebody made a post. They said um is Future the greatest rap artist to come out of Atlanta? I didn't never really sit down and do a list or whatever the case is to discern whether he was or he wasn't. But everybody in the comments off the break dismissed the shit. Ain't no way in hell he can't even rap. This, that, and the third. And I'm just like, as far as greatest artist, I don't know if he is or he isn't, but he definitely has
Well,
a case based off of his body. Like,
Outcast is a group. Outcast is a group. So if you want to put Future against Outcast, you could probably say Outcast is the greatest rap act out of Atlanta. Future is the would be the greatest individual artist, rap artist out of Atlanta if we making that particular argument. And
but
his
that's what
greatness
it
is
was. And he said, art.
right.
He said artist specifically. He didn't say or group or
Y-
anything. Like he said artist.
Yeah, yeah.
So like individually to just shut
Future
him
more prolific
down, like he's
than
not in that conversation, is crazy.
Hurley. Hey Hurley. Future's more prolific than both of them
You
at this
crazy
point in
if
his
Future
career.
not over. And I'm a Jeezy fan. Jeezy, my fucking goat from Atlanta for real. Neither one of them are greater artists than Future right now. Are they better artists? Yes. I think both of them are better rappers. Jeezy slightly, Ti by far. But as far as greatness, and that's where people confusing it again, because I think Hurley confusing it again in the comments. You know, like the only group you can put up against them, like you said, is Outkast, honestly to me, and that's a group. But individually, greatest or greater would be when you look at accolades and accomplishments, what they did in their career, who has more number ones, platinum albums, who has more sample, who more relevant longer. All
P
that
Money,
shit
what's up, my nigga?
plays into who's greater for real. Like when you talking
Yeah,
best,
good.
you talking skill, you talking, you know,
Right.
this nigga is a technician. Like he is a master of his craft. You feel me? Like Future, a master at the craft of making hits, not rapping. Like,
Nah,
and I think,
future definitely because at this point, he's the most prolific individual artist out of Atlanta, y'all. At this point, he's the
and
most
and
prolific at
and
this
that's a
point.
fact.
He's put the
And
time in. If people was having this argument 5 years ago, 6 years ago, people was having this argument about Future. He's maintained and he's still doing it. So he's even more prolific at this point. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's almost to an undeniable point. You know what I mean? If you're gonna keep on saying Ti, you know what I mean? Ti not still doing it. You know what I mean? Like
he not, and he had
was
lapses
his
even in
last
his prime.
projects that successful? Now his last projects might have been actually good if you listen to them, but were they did they get the reception? You know what I mean? So I will have to agree and say that that Future at this point is the greatest act out of Atlanta. Not act, he's the greatest artist out of Atlanta. You know what I mean?
With
Outkast is the
Outkast
greatest
being the
rap,
greatest act.
being the greatest rap act and the greatest rap group out of Atlanta. But Future, you know what I mean? You can't deny him at this point. You could say you don't like his music, you know what I mean? But an individual not liking somebody can't is not denying their greatness. You know what I mean? When there's too many people that support their greatness.
Ti
And
run
it's
not long enough to be over Future, Hurley. Like it's just it's not like even in Ti prime, he was taking 2 years off at a time because he was going to jail. Like Future been smacking niggas over the head at this point for 15 years straight.
All right, now, like Nas, right? Now, it is possible for if Ti was to start dropping and there was some heat and it got that reception and everything, it is possible for him to try to reclaim what's been taken. That's possible. I don't see it happening,
What
but it's
Hurley
possible because he
said,
still exists.
Hurley said, see, that's where I disagree. Future makes more club music than Ti, so I can't say it moves more than Ti. Makes more club music, so I can't say it moves more than Ti.
What you think move?
They could two completely different artists. Is mumble rap a real genre? Mumble rap dominates rap right now. It is the sound that is most popular in hip hop. So whether or not it's a genre that you like or not, it's still rap. Like
Right,
it's rap.
y'all going back to personal taste, and
Like,
what you got to realize as a part of being the greatest is you got to be able to move the club also. Now, if moving the club is his might be his dominant his dominant attribute, so be it. You know what I mean? But that's always been a part of one of the things that you had to be able to do. You know what I mean? Is be able to be played anyway. And one of the things that people who judge the greatest take away from somebody like Eminem. You know what I mean?
no, that's a
Nobody at the
fact.
club requesting the Eminem. You know what I
No,
mean?
that's a
So that's
fact,
one of the
and
things.
that's a
That's one of the
detraction
things
that
that
people
keep
use against M.
for as
No,
being
that's a
the
fact.
GOAT. You know what I mean? Like he's still top 5, top 10 because of all of his other strengths. You know what I mean? But
I
nobody's saying,
didn't.
yo, why they ain't playing that new Eminem club?
Yeah, like I'm not saying that you were saying that you didn't like mumble rap or whatever, but when you try to subclassify it and shit like that, at the end of the day, Ti is a rapper and Future is a rapper. When you compare their accomplishments, their longevity, etc., uh, fucking Future, in my opinion, dwarf Ti. You feel me? At their peak, Ti might have been bigger and better or whatever the case is, but he didn't do it for as long as Future did it. Future ushered in a new sound. Future all but killed R&B futures. I mean features. Like that's something else people don't give him, enough credit for. Before Future really like took over, R&B niggas got the hooks and the features that he would get. You feel me? Now it's so bad now that they don't even get him. He auto tune their own shit and they do it themselves.
Right.
Niggas, he really is the blueprint for a lot of modern rappers today. And that also plays a huge part in his greatness. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like undeniable. I can see somebody trying to make the argument, but if you sit there and break it down, you know what I mean, Future comes out on top. But I see somebody's argument saying, hey, what about Ti? Hey, what about Jeezy? You know what I mean? But
Ludacris, nah,
who said Luda?
nah. Lexi and Tasha talking about Luda. Nah, nah.
Luda had his run, and
I don't
if
even
if
think.
if if Luda had any run or claim at King of Atlanta, it was very fleeting. It wasn't
I don't know, man.
nothing but a moment.
Because what I was ready to say is, I don't think at any point ever Luda was the top nigga in Atlanta. So to be considered for the greatest, you would have had to be the top nigga for, in my opinion, a period of time. When was Luda ever the top nigga in Atlanta? Luda Run
Hmm.
was underrated, and I think Luda made some good ass music. But I'm asking y'all a serious question: when was Ludacris ever the top artist from Atlanta? Like, I think when you say no, or you against certain shit, people take it as you not liking somebody. I like Ludacris.
Right.
He ain't he never was that. Chicken and
He
Beer dropped.
said
He was
when
not the top nigga. He said when Chicken
he
and
said,
Beer dropped, Luda was the
he
top
said when
nigga,
that
and it's time to go.
he said that chicken in bed, son.
Nah, son. Nah,
Ain't
son.
no
I
way.
ain't I ain't going
Ain't no
for it.
fucking way.
Ain't no fucking. That's the perfect fucking. You gotta run that back one more time, bro.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Nah, y'all. That chicken in
Nope.
bed was cool though, but
Nope.
I mean, you talking about
Cause when
you
Chicken
talking
and
about
Beer came out, Jeezy was
you
what,
talking
Soul
about
Survivor?
Jeezy. You know, you talking about
He was Soul
Jeezy
Survivor,
run.
bro.
You know what I mean?
T.I. was out
Gucci
during
was
that
still
time. Like Gucci was still, you feel me,
Gucci was
running the
still on.
clubs.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Nah, son.
Luda was more of a
I
national.
just
He was a national guy, and he was coming along national. But as far as representing Atlanta,
I just
and
named three niggas that I would have during that era. I mean, during Chicken and Beer and Hurley. T.I.,
yeah,
Jeezy, and Gucci.
you might
Shorty
put Shorty
Low.
Low over him.
I'm about to say he might.
You might put
he. I'm about to say, and specifically in Atlanta, I know for sure Shorty Low
R.I.P.
had
Shorty Low.
Atlanta air over Luda's.
Yeah, you talking about
I said Luda.
actual Atlanta is?
Yeah, actual Atlanta niggas for real. Shorty Low was definitely,
Yeah,
even to this day, he
Luda
probably more revered than.
Luda moved the clubs more in Virginia than he did in Atlanta.
That's a
That's
fact.
towards Lex. You know what I mean?
That's
So
a
you
fact.
saying Luda for sure moved the club? Yes, he did. But I would say in Atlanta, all of the other artists, the strippers, whoever, the actual clubs in Atlanta, the what's hot in Atlanta was those other guys.
Now that's Luda. Now that's Luda. A slight Luda, because Luda had club niggas. You
Where
know,
was you
one
where
of
was
the
you
niggas
at?
with
Oh,
your
at the time, okay.
fantasy.
Well, North Carolina too. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that Luda was more of a national artist than he was hot in Atlanta. That's the point I'm making, Lexi. So even in Baltimore, like Luda, no, I can't say that. Nah, the other niggas was
Nah,
more hot in
Baltimore
Baltimore.
niggas was fucking with Cheesy and them Gucci
Yeah,
with.
Jeezy and Gucci. Yeah, yeah. Maybe not Shorty
Hey,
Low. We was only
Hurley
doing one
knows
Shorty Low.
from being up here and during that era for real that Luda wasn't moving the streets, bro. Like, Luda was not moving the streets, bro. I don't even know why you. But then again, I know why. You look like the type of nigga that listen to Luda in the house.
Go said listen to Luda in the house. I listened to Luda in the house before, y'all.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yo said listen to Luda in the house. Yes, I've listened to Luda in the house before.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Never in the history of nigga them has anybody ever walked up to me like, yo, bro.
Yeah, I think I have at least
Nigga
because
ain't never hopped in a whip. Nigga ain't never
I
hopped
heard
in
the
a whip
Luda.
like a nigga.
heard the Luda off of recommendation, yo. I ain't go find the Luda myself. You know what I mean?
Hey yo, your homeboy ever hopped in the car and grabbed the aux cord and turned on some Luda?
No, not on purpose.
I said not on purpose.
Yeah, nigga did in his own whip before. Yo did in his own whip, but
Yo,
Yo was a system nigga like back then. You understand what I'm saying? So Yo was like a hooking up systems type nigga, and Luda had some Atlanta beats. You know what I mean?
I
So
tell you what I did like
that made sense.
from Luda. That what's your fantasy? What's your back? See, windows up. That's the way I like them.
Okay, we got a Ludaman. We got a Ludaman.
We
Ayo
got
Major
Luda.
in the section. Yo,
Uh
I sent you
oh.
the link,
Uh
yo.
oh. Uh oh.
I sent you the URL, yo. I sent you the link. Pause, yo. Hop on the stream, yo.
Want you the back seat, windows up. That's the way you like it.
I think I
That
sent
shit,
on the
yeah.
stream.
I mean, like, I mean, that shit, that Luda, pretty high. That motherfucking, that Luda, that, I mean, I ain't mad at Luda. I ain't mad at Luda. Like I said, I like some of his music, but I ain't letting niggas fly with that conversation for Gold of Atlanta. I am not trying to hear it. Nah, bro. I entertain Ti.
I tell you who could have been on their way to challenging Future.
Who?
Thugger.
Yeah, he was
Young
actually
Thugger.
he was actually pretty close.
He
He was actually pretty close as far as like influence, impact, hits, longevity is where he needed to catch him, and now he's not gonna be able to do it. You know, you know who I think had the
and I
capability.
mean he was falling hold up, but he was falling behind even before he went to jail. He was already falling behind, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Like, but he was the one that had the capability though.
You know who?
Well, go ahead, my bad, y'all.
You know who was going take over? Lil Baby. Lil Baby run from 2018 to 2021, I thought he was on, at the very least, Atlanta GOAT trajectory, if not new era GOAT.
Yeah,
Like,
he was looking like he was doing like I think that run, like when the bigger picture came out and all of that stuff, and the timing of it, you know what I mean, and all of that, I think that magnified him. I think that hyped him, but his actual artistry was kind of being ignored.
I don't know, bro, cause during that time, every fucking verse that he put out was fire. I mean, every verse, like he was on, like, and it's he
So
was
what's the
on.
difference? I mean, what's the difference then? What
Now
happened
I
to him?
don't know. His bar's not hitting the same. Like maybe, like you said, I was ignoring, that he got the same cadence because he switched up his cadence. He didn't try different flows and shit like that since then. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, because
I feel
if you ask me, he was already very repetitive,
I
but it
feel
was
like
just hot fire for the moment. And he was switching up the repetitive. He was saying the same thing different ways over and over again with the same flow on different hard beats. So he had basically his fall off was kind of a ticking time bomb. You know what I mean? Because it was limited. It was limited amount of him doing the same thing over and over again in a different in different
I don't
words,
know,
basically.
man. I feel like his fall off coincides with Thug getting jammed up and them saying that he had a Rico coming his way too. I feel like he started rapping different. He
And
started
with
moving
him not
different.
creating with Gunna no more.
Like, and that was my next point. I'm glad you mentioned Gunna because he is low key the person who got the best chance to catch Future right now.
I will say that the it depends on how Atlanta re-embraces him.
They already did.
I don't know. I think the world re-embraced him more than Atlanta re-embraced him. Technical difficulties. Get you right back. I think the world re-embraced him more than Atlanta re-embraced him.
I don't think so, bro. I I know a good number of Atlanta niggas. I know a good number of Atlanta street niggas.
Uh-huh.
What I'm hearing is what I was hearing before the shit even his album even came out was that he wasn't a rat. You feel me? He didn't tell on Thug. Him and Thug still cool. Whoop de whoop. Niggas overreacting. I'm like, all right, y'all niggas more plugged in than I am. Take y'all word for it. But then his album dropped, and that's all. Like when I would FaceTime my little Atlanta bitch or whatever for real, that's all anybody in the background was playing for like 3, 4 months for real. Like
Hmm.
that shit just and I look at that little small sample size, and then you look at how nationally the album did and how people was receptive to it regardless of what he was talking about or whatever for real. Because at first people was like, oh well, it's only doing well because people want to hear what he got to say about the rat and allegations or whatever the case is. But then you got a song like Fuck Me
Whoa.
that was
Look who's here. This
What's up,
man.
fellas?
what's going on, bro?
What's up, my guy?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. What y'all looking like?
Yeah, we talking about where we was at. Oh, talking about Gunna and how he bounced back, basically. He's saying that Atlanta niggas over all that shit, saying he not a rat.
Um, yeah, he definitely a rat. But if the Atlanta niggas gonna let him live, then he can live. I need one in backgrounds too. I like your shit. Hold on.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is because is officially came out that Gunna's not testifying and they like his music and they like him, they letting it slide. That's what it come down to. If they didn't like him, they would still be using the yes ma'am against him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it.
I'll allow it.
I don't know.
That's how I see it.
I wish I
Because
could.
it definitely always comes down to how much people like the person. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They do that. They do that in the street for real.
If they like it, they let you rap.
If people like the rat, man, if people like the rat enough, or if the rat benefit people enough, they be letting the rat live, and they let the rat slide, y'all. It happens all the time.
I hear it.
As a matter of fact, I don't know if y'all heard the story of Honeycomb Brazy, the dude Honeycomb Brazy in Alabama. Like his backstory basically is about him beefing with this dude that kind of ran, I guess, I think it's Birmingham. I think even Birmingham, that ran Birmingham. That's literally like a known rat, like news in the newspapers and everything. But you know what I mean, because he got all the money, he got all the drugs or whatever, he still run Birmingham. You know what I mean? Even though everybody knows he a rat, and that's the dude that the dude Honeycomb Brazy was at odds with in Alabama. So that's basically how he became famous in Alabama, going against the biggest dude in Alabama that's also a rat. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that's how he became a
Can y'all see me?
Gucci Mane level. No, I can't see you right now.
It's Black. What's up, Tasha? What's up, Lexus?
That's how Honeycomb Brazy became a Gucci Mane level, you know what I mean, rap superhero, you know what I mean?
So what all I missed, though? Y'all talked about Draco ass yet?
Yeah. And Krev is actually a Drake fan. He's a Drake fan, but he also has the same sentiment on how Drake carries it off the court that you have, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, this is the thing, you dig, and I don't want to get us canceled. Drake's ethnic background give him passes on like what he could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do certain little shit that like a nigga like hell, we can name anybody. We can name anybody outside of him. Drake do shit only Eminem could do. Put it like that. Right? He do shit only Eminem could do. I know that.
If you want to take it a step further, Drake's ethnic background on both sides allows him
to do shit.
That Eminem can't even do.
Right. Like, I think the fact that he Jewish give him like he could move in lanes that like the average person couldn't move in. But I tell you one thing, the shit that he be doing, like the shooting at, like the trying to backdoor niggas chicks and, you know, all that extra slime ball shit, nigga beat the fuck out of Drake. But nigga can't touch Drake. Drake kind of move like the president. So all they really could do, it ain't even a rap battle to me at this point. For real, it's just niggas trying to expose Drake. It's a bunch of niggas just really want to expose Drake. And Drake rapping, so everybody like, oh, Drake killing these niggas. But like, if you listen to what they saying, they telling you about this man character. Not about, it ain't no bars type thing. It ain't a rap battle. Like, nigga, everybody telling you, Drake, you a bitch. You feel me? That's basically what everybody. Right. Kendrick might rap battle with him, you dig? But like everybody that ever rap battled him was like, you a bitch. That's the overall like running theme when it come to niggas dissing Drake. It be Drake, you a bitch. It don't be nothing else.
Yeah, niggas don't say that,
me a nigga peed like on that. You a bitch. You feel me? Pusha T, you hiding your child, you a bitch. You was in blackface, you a bitch. Rick Ross, white boy, you a bitch. Like everybody, you a bitch. The Weeknd, you a bitch. Metro Boomin, you a bitch. Like everybody think Drake a bitch. If Drake can rap, you feel me? So he gonna rap bars and they're gonna be like, oh, Drake killing these niggas, he going off. But at the end of the day, the running thing is Drake, you a bitch. And you can't shake that off your jacket because it's 20 niggas saying you a bitch.
Right. Well, that was part of the theme of the stream was that is Drake Thanos him at this point in time?
No,
Like,
he ain't.
is it getting him out of here by him, or is it helping him, or is it helping him by all of these guys making it look like it takes all of these guys to defeat one character?
Nah, I mean, it just depends on what you looking at, right? If you looking at it from a rap perspective, like, oh, Drake got to diss this nigga and this nigga and this nigga and this nigga didn't, yeah, it make Drake look like a superhero. But if you actually, and to be honest with you, the ones that feel like that, they ain't even listening to what the other dudes got to say for real anyway. They only listening to
Lexus.
Like I hear people say,
yeah.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was telling Alexis asked the question that she asked the question that you posed about Drake's ethnicity, saying that does it have anything to do with his reach? And of course it does.
100%, yeah.
That's for any that's for any artist. For I'll use an example. Even Rick Ross. Rick Ross also has some Haitian heritage. So just by him being Haitian or part Haitian, he also has some people that's just going to listen to him because he's Haitian. You know what I mean? So anybody's heritage has something to do with their reach. You know what I mean? So yeah, of course. So Drake is going to have more Jewish rap fans than, you know what I mean, Kendrick Lamar is. You know what I mean? And that's just natural because he's half Jewish. Yo, what you got, scared, y'all?
I went and grabbed the water right quick. I was thirsty.
Oh, I was about to say, yo, I thought you got scared, yo. I ain't say nothing bad, you know what I mean?
No. I ain't leaving.
That's actually a fact, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A black person is going to sell more to black people than they would sell to any other heritage. So having multi background is going to help you when you're selling things.
Yeah, for sure. Like Drake line of credit way deeper than
Lexi always got these questions and stuff, man. We gotta get her own show. I would say this: biracial children are reaching for semblance at an all-time rate. I get this from working with college students. Semblance. Having the crab rolled out. Let me see something. So they're starting to do their own race, not a mix. Yeah, I agree with that. The biracials are starting to look at themselves as a new race. I mean, at some point in time, they predict that, you know what I mean, the whole planet is going to look like what's the little chick name? What's the name of them kid?
Who that?
Lenny Kravitz and what's the name? Shorty from Cosby Show kid. You know what I mean? Like the whole planet gonna look like that.
I can see it. I think we're ways out, but I can see it.
light skin tan with curly hair, like the whole planet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Drake got a huge ass character flaw though that people not feeling, and the fact that, you know, like he got the money and the star power, he like hiding behind that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
He really hiding behind it because that's all he talk about. Like, you come to me for hits, but them people not talking about no music, bro. They're not talking to you about music. You keep making it about music. Kendrick says something about the big three shit, so, you know, I get that. That's cool, but like the Metro and them, they're not talking to you about no music, bro. They're talking to you about your character. and your character is fucked up. Something wrong with you, and you need to address that shit ASAP. I hope you watching, Drake, because I been thought you was a bitch. I listened to your music though, but I been thought you was a bitch.
I listen to your music though. See, that's the issue. You know what I mean? That's the problem. That's the problem right there.
That's the
You know
problem.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know. He'll make a hit for sure. Because he tap into everybody's pocket. Like, he tap into everybody different lane. He always
I get a
looking for the
cool
next
ass
best
background.
First of all, you got to improve that camera, y'all. You got to improve the camera, and you got to go from there. It's like, so I don't know what Kev using for his background scheme. What you using? Y'all?
That's my high school logo.
No, I mean what what type of program are you using to?
Oh, I just pulled a picture. I just pulled a picture
Yeah,
up
it
and
say you can add
put it
a
on here.
source.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Add a source.
Okay. But yeah,
But yeah,
that's
thing with
definitely a
Drake, man.
character flaw, but the fact that at the end of the day, you said I still listen to his music. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And you started with saying he's saying y'all coming to me for hits, and you ended it with I go to him for hits, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they rappers,
Mm-hmm.
and they expressing it on music. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, is Drake Thanos, y'all.
Yeah, but that's the only way they could get their point across is through music. Because you can't run up on him and punch him in his mouth like you'll do your next door neighbor if he was trying to holler at your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all they could do. They can't. I feel like if I don't want to use a deceased rapper, but like let's just say that Lil Baby, right? Let's say Little Baby is like DMing everybody old lady. Nigga break Lil Baby jaw. But you can't do that to Drake. You can't break Drake jaw. When Pusha T was dissing him, they had to call a meeting and say, no, this too much. You're picking on him. So just imagine if somebody try to break his jaw.
Yeah.
The only person that could do him something like that, you got to be like a Puffy or a Jay Prince or a Birdman. You got to be, like one of the big dogs. You can't be a regular rapper punching on Drake. They're not gonna allow that, bro. Because I know Chris Brown.
Who you consider a regular rapper now? What level of rapper can punch Drake and get away with it?
None. No artists. Artists can't punch Drake. You got to be somebody that pays the artist.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't slap the shit out of Drake.
Yeah, Drake should do a song with 50.
Drake should do a song with 50.
Yeah, that should be hard.
I don't think 50 will fuck with Drake because 50 will swing on.
You think 50 will swing on Drake? I don't think so.
Absolutely. 50 will swing on Drake, man. I think Drake hook up with these niggas for music so he could try to fuck their bitches.
All right, think of it this way. 50 is also diabolical when it comes to like getting under niggas' skin, messing with their chicks and stuff like that. Even though 50 does it as your enemy, in your face as your enemy, that's the difference. You know what I mean? 50 is saying I don't fuck with you, and I'll have your baby mother and your kids over here, yada yada yada. But Drake is essentially doing the same thing on the slide. So I think that that 50 would take the opportunity with Drake to make some money and to have some fun trolling rappers like Rick Ross that he don't like, and Meek Mill that he don't like. So I actually think it actually makes more sense than you think it does, y'all.
I mean,
not going to happen, but I think it makes more sense than you think it does.
How y'all feel about J. Cole, bro? Y'all talked about that part yet?
Nah, we ain't
No,
talking
no,
about
not
it.
yet.
I think Cole. I don't know. I'll agree with what Styles P said. You know what I mean? As the over 40 lifetime hip hop fan, I'm disappointed at Cole for bitching up. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, as somebody who is also the age that I am, I should be able to understand somebody who don't want to do something for their own mental well-being. You know what I mean? So
Man, J.
I
Cole a
can try to look
bitch.
at it from both. Yeah, I mean, so what though? You know what I mean? If you want to be a bitch, you want to be a bitch. He can't be on that goat. I'm the goat shit no more. That's all.
That man is
I got a
pussy.
completely different perspective.
Man,
I got a completely different
Because
I
perspective.
don't listen to
Cole
what
want
up.
to be Bob Marley.
Listen,
I've
I
been saying
saw
for the
your
last
post.
couple of years that Cole want to be Bob Marley. I've been saying it for the last
I
couple of
saw
years.
your
Saying
post,
it for the last couple
Major,
of years.
and I know where you going with this shit. I disagree vehemently. I don't give a fuck what he saw coming. I don't care what he heard, who called him, told him, whatever. You do not motherfucking. That's like you walking down the street, you pluck me, I hit you back. You go to square up. I'm like, nah, you know what? I don't want to fight you no more, bro. That's weird. Like, I already swung on you. I initiated the fight. I can't call it off now, or I ain't initiate the fight. I solidified that we fight it. You threw a shot, I threw a shot back. I can't in the middle of that fight be like, time out.
It ain't that type of hip hop beef, Alexis, for nobody to be dying. I'm sorry. It ain't that type of beef.
I
Nah,
just
all right. So boom. I don't think I don't. This is what I
Cole
think,
something
Trev.
his spirit.
I think that nah. I think Cole used that. I think whatever phone call Cole got, Cole walked away from it feeling the way he felt, and that's what he was saying. But somebody definitely called him and was like, "Yo, this ain't for you. This for the other bitch nigga. I've been trying to get. We just trying to get him to come outside. We've been trying to get him outside. Let him come outside." I think that's the call Cole got. I think Kendrick or somebody
All right,
called him and was
but at
like,
the
"Yo,
same time, Cole still had to respond when Kendrick said, "Ain't no big three, it's just big me." So at that point, whether Cole said the wrong shit in his raps, first of all, that's where he messed up at. He said the wrong shit in his raps. He could have said that, like really, he could have said that I said the wrong shit in my raps. You know what I mean? I really don't feel that way. But fuck that. You know what I mean? I am, you know what I mean, what I say I am. You know what I mean? And come back and make some other shit, stay on top and keep on standing on you being the shit. But the way he did it, he bowed out of the possibility of going back and forth with Kendrick about being the best. That's all I'm saying, or with anybody about being the best. He bowed out of that.
I don't see how. I don't see how. I never heard him say I'm not the best. These other people are.
he can't
Nothing
be
like
the
that.
best now. You conceded.
Because
On top of him
it's in the
conceding-
middle
Why
of
he can't be
it.
the best?
Because it's in the middle of it.
On top of him conceding, fucking I also feel like if the internet response was overwhelmingly positive to that diss, he'd have left that shit alone. That shit was lukewarm at best. So he came and backtracked.
The internet didn't like it.
The internet was definitely on his ass. They was calling it mid. You had the J. Cole fans that was, gassing it or whatever. But a lot of niggas was calling this shit mid. Like,
I thought it was. All right. So when I first heard it, I thought it was the first round. I thought it was good for like that. Oh, you talking shit? I'm out here. Like, yeah, I thought it was good for that. I wasn't expecting like, ether like right off the bat. Because at the end of the song, he was telling you like I could go way harder, so just chill, type shit.
All right. So go harder. Don't. Nah,
I think
I'm
he got a
sorry.
call.
That's
I think
not
nigga
my
called him.
character. All right. Even if you got the call and you gonna fall back, right? Just fall back. You need to. Kendrick didn't issue no apology to J. Cole. The fuck you
I think that's
apologizing to
coming.
him for?
I think that might come.
He need to apologize first.
Hold
J.
up though.
Responding to Kendrick and apologizing is brazen.
If Kendrick acknowledged J. Cole, like, yeah, now it's all love, you dig? Whatever, woo. J. Cole could talk his shit.
All right. And honestly,
I feel like
Kendrick has.
publicly.
This is not the first time Kendrick has told J. Cole on a track, and it has not. This is not the first time that he told J. Cole on the track that he can't do nothing with him on that mic. Because he set his whole set his whole government on the control joint, yo.
They said Jermaine Cole, yeah, I heard him. I heard him, but I also think
he made Jermaine Cole a fucking meme.
Did he ever say he was the best over
that
Kendrick?
nigga Supreme Dreams got famous
hey, Latasha,
from his
if you saying you the best, you saying you the best over everybody. Nah, Latasha asked, did Cole ever say he was the best over Kendrick? And I'm saying if you constantly saying you the best, that means you the best over everybody. Like Cole like to send indirect shots to anybody who won it. But you can't be talking about anybody who won it can get it if when somebody steps up, you acting like you acting like you don't want it. That's an issue. Cole to stand on his diss of somebody like Lil Pump. Now we got to look at, does Cole go at that low hanging fruit now? Pause.
Yep.
We got to look. We got to look at that now.
I just want to know in what world I get to disrespect you publicly, and you apologize first.
Yeah,
Can find some evidence of that happening a lot, then I'll apologize to J. Cole and his fans. But until then, he a bitch.
I ain't that mature.
I deleted that whole album. He talking about might delete later. I deleted that shit now.
Yo, and the wild thing is,
I like
in a different context, yo, in a different context, that album slaps. If you don't,
I really like that album.
Yo, in a different context, the album slap. He had the most features that he ever had. Like on a Cole, like yo, this was a Cole album with a bunch of features on it. That's the funny part. And even though I didn't agree with everything he said on his disc, if he stand on it, the album slap. If he just stand on it.
I had
you can say 20.
Album
you can say 20 years later. Personally, I think Kendrick still would have respected him more if he stood on that disc, even if he really don't believe that Kendrick catalog was weak or whatever he said about the songs and the albums and the disc. If he just stood on it and they kept on going back and forth a couple times and J. Cole just straight up lost, I think Kendrick would have respected him more, y'all. instead of taking the.
Maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I feel like J. Cole better than Kendrick.
I do too.
Y'all think J. Cole
I think
better
his
than
music.
Kendrick?
I think his music better. I think he rapped just as good. Like I really think J. Cole is better. But he a bitch. It ain't no way around being a bitch. He a bitch.
I ain't gonna go that hard on him.
I'm going that hard on him, bro.
I just think
he lost so many brownie points.
I mean, I ain't knocking it,
bro. I ain't saying it. I want him to be a killer.
I ain't knocking it.
But yo, a nigga came and told you whatever he told you, that you felt disrespected. You felt so disrespected that you went and got in the booth and created a disc to add on an album that was already completed. Like, you drop the shit, you get the call. I ain't even saying that you wrong, because I really do believe that somebody gave him a call and was like, yo, this was going on, whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, you feel me? He could have got on stage and been like, oh, this ain't my fight. I mean, I'm gonna let things else play out, but I stand on what the fuck and leave it alone. Like, I'd have respected that. But to get on there and be like, that ain't my character, and I apologize to Kendrick, and, you know, this, that, and the third. Where did Kendrick apologize to J. Cole at? If his shit was meant specifically for Drake, even if he called him and was like, bro, my fault, whoop-de-whoop, he didn't say that shit publicly.
I'm saying it. No, I'm saying, but if he address it on the next on the, you know, on the next little thing, if he be like, yeah, you know, nah, it's all love, Cole, it's, you know, Cole, we good or whatever, blah blah blah. That don't put J. Cole back in the conversation.
Nah, because he apologized first. Like, he disrespected you, even if he called you privately. He should have put out a little tweet or whatever. Cole, my nigga, ain't got nothing to do with him. Whatever. Like, you don't call me privately and apologize after you disrespected me publicly. And for me to apologize to you publicly when don't nobody know for sure whether you called me and apologize, crazy. It make me look like a bitch. I don't know.
Yeah, Cole. I'm sorry. In this sport of rap, at the point of when and how J. Cole just bowed out, I guess you gonna call it gracefully bowed out. I'm sorry. Like, nah. I just think he went about it all wrong, yo.
Like,
It wasn't sitting on his spirit right. It wasn't sitting on my spirit right, and all that. Come on, nah, y'all.
fuck out of here.
But like I said, Cole want to be Bob Marley. So at the end of the day, Cole don't want to be the best. He don't want to be considered the best. He don't want to be in competition. He don't want that type of stress, the stress of competition. He want to be Bob Marley. So I understand that.
That's why
since he wants to be Bob Marley, is nothing wrong with it.
That's why he went to fucking Africa to play professional basketball and they try to make it in the league. Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I mean, he knew he wasn't going to make it in the league here. You know what I mean? He struggled.
I was about to say, God damn, y'all. God damn.
He just wanted to play, yo. He wanted to play, yo. That's all, yo.
He just wanted rap. He just wanted rap. He just want rap. The correlation.
Yeah, exactly.
He just want rap.
Exactly.
Like,
but it was competition in Africa too, though. That's the point. It was
he
competition
want
there.
mediocre competition. He want little pump.
It wasn't no opportunity for him here, yo. He went where it was opportunity.
Cole not making no NBA player, bro. Come on, man.
He went where it was actual opportunity, yo. He didn't go.
Just like he stood on this diss to Lil Pump. He was way more disrespectful to that little nigga, and he ain't apologized to him.
Nah, he apologized to Lil Pump, man. He apologized, bro.
Fuck.
They did a whole little like, yeah.
When did he say I'm sorry?
He apologized to Pump, man.
Did he say I'm sorry?
Pump.
Pause, y'all. Pause. Pause your name
If
for
he
the whole part, for the
apologized,
whole string.
then I apologize and I respect my whole statement about that.
No, he did apologize to Lil Pump, but it was still I'm
And he
schooling you
stand
little
on what he
nigga type.
said.
It was a I'm schooling you little nigga type apology, and he didn't take back what he said to him because he was schooling him, and he came back and I told you so them on some tracks later. So nah, y'all. Nah, he
Oh,
came back and I told you
okay.
so.
Okay.
I told you y'all
So we back to
little
Jacob
niggas was
Better
gonna go broke. I told you y'all little niggas weren't gonna be around. I told you y'all was gonna be broke later on. You don't remember that? You don't remember that, Kev? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I don't recall that happening, bro.
He definitely did that on wax, yo.
It's just I don't like the energy. Like he be sunning everybody, but then when he realized that he was an actual motherfucking fight, he bowed out. Like that shit fugazi to me, bro. Like that shit speak to like I don't know the nigga personally, but the nigga probably be flaking on all types of shit in life. Like shit get real, you'll probably just be like, nah, I'm good. Like nah, I'm good.
Let me out, though.
Yeah, I'm rich.
This how J. Cole is. This how J. Cole is, yo, right? He's not gonna portray or project a tough guy image on purpose. But he still find a way to hold up. But he still find a way to talk about guns. You know what I mean?
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's phony, yo. He just gotta talk about incense now. He gotta talk about incense. He gotta talk
Peace
about
and positivity, nigga.
Flowers. He needed to smoke some more
Riding his
weed.
bike. I'm about to say him riding his bike.
You know what I mean?
nigga.
So like, he can't have no more gun bars. He can't.
I'm about to say I don't want to hear no more quasi tough bars. No more, none.
Right.
Like
they be quasi tough as shit. You'll be like, he'll say some shit like, I don't want to hurt nobody, but I got the rocket in my pocket and I'll blow your head off if you mess with me and my family. You know what I mean? Like just to say some tough shit. You ain't gotta say no tough shit, yo. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta say nobody's gonna mess with J. Cole, yo. That was always the point. You know what I mean?
You can ride around, your city and you're on your bike and bother you, bro.
My favorite J. Cole song is Sandro Pay Anyway. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta hear him rap, you know what I mean? I like Sandro Pay off of
Lance Armstrong.
You know what song I'm talking about?
Rapping Lance Armstrong now. Yeah. The one where he sing
rapping why you calling him rapping Lance Armstrong?
Because Lance Armstrong be on that fucking bike.
Oh. I thought you was talking about steroids somehow. We'll talk about the bike.
No. We ride this shit
on that fucking bike.
That shit is wicked, bro. Like I ain't gonna.
I don't want no Dreamville pools.
I lost a lot of respect.
Look at that shit.
Cool, bro. Like nothing. I don't your homeboy run around here certified killer about it. Like I don't want to hear it. Yo. Like I don't even want to hear him flexing about being nice or being the best no more. Yo. Like
yeah. Plus he never one of them niggas. My homeboy used to sell drugs up the street. You know what I mean? Like, Joe, just so he can have that connection, yo. Like, come on, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your homeboy is. I don't want to hear it no more.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't even want to hear about your connection to the street.
I'm done with J. Cole. Like, the fuck. I don't care if you live with a kingpin, nigga. Keep it to yourself. Peace and positivity, bro. Like,
Damn.
like
My homeboy got locked up.
No, that's wild.
Yeah.
No, North Carolina, North Carolina get active, bro. Don't get it. I do not get it, bro.
Don't care. Oh, yeah, they do get active in North
What'd you say, Ken?
I don't get it.
No. I'm not saying his homeboy ain't
North
get
Carolina
active, yo.
get active.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying his homeboy didn't get active, yo. The nigga that lives up the street. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't want to hear about it.
No. I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to think. No, I'm analyzing J. Cole's makeup. Yeah, I get it, dog.
That's because he's
from a tough environment. Like
he from a quasi tough environment, yo. He from the environment from the fact that it's probably it's somebody that sell drugs and do hood rat shit in every neighborhood. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you know what I mean. If you go to a public school in certain areas, you know what I mean, you're going to be around certain things and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But J. Cole, he was able to avoid that. He was able. I don't even think he saw a lot of shit. No, J. Cole was hooping. He was on his NPC. You know what I mean? And he got out of North Carolina and went to New York, which is very expensive. You know what I mean? And he made his way, yo.
Cold world, boy.
I just think.
I
don't think his world was as cold as he made it, yo. I think his world was warm.
I'm talking about the remarks on the pod. It's a cool world, boy.
Yo,
yeah, J Warm, yo. That's your name now, yo. J Warm, yo. Warm.
J Cool.
Warm house, yo. He's talking about cold world, John. Warm apartment.
Lukewarm.
Warm sweet.
Fucking he lost more points by doing that than he would have lost just losing the battle, yo. Like if Kendrick washed him on wax, yo.
Fuck.
Like if he washed him on wax, it is what it is. Like it happens. You lose. Like, but the quit is crazy. Like you that Boys in the Hood comment. That's exactly what it remind me of for real. Nigga was on his way to drill.
Yeah, let me out though.
Let me out though.
Oh man.
About it, like nah, this is Compton ain't. Nah, I don't want this action. Like that shit is wicked, yo.
Yeah, quick sidebar, yo. I was looking at a video. It's this YouTube channel that I watch, and they had one of them fan theory videos. Well, not fan theories. It was a question. What if Trey was the one that got hit that day? You know what I mean, and died in Boys in the Hood.
In Boys in the Hood?
Yeah. What if Trey was the one that got hit and died in Boys in the Hood?
He'd have deserved it.
Oh shit! Why would he have deserved it?
Yeah, yo, why Trey?
He was a bitch. Trey was a bitch, dog.
Trey was a bitch, but Trey knew he was a bitch.
Yeah, Trey wasn't trying to be tough, yo.
I respect niggas that know who they are.
Yeah, man.
I respect niggas that know who they are, yo. I really do, yo. Like,
Nah, when I say he was a bitch, when I say he was a bitch, I don't mean like he wasn't. He understood the lane he was in. He ain't want no vibe. No, that's gonna make you a bitch. Trey was a bitch because he acted like a bitch.
Well, yeah, he did act like a bitch. Yeah, especially when.
Yeah, I mean, he was a corny nigga. He was just corny, yo. If you ask me, Trey was corny.
Right. Ricky was the absolute last person that deserved the bullet.
Yeah, no, Ricky. I feel like, Doughboy probably was earned it the most, of course.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of one of the morals of the story.
Yeah,
But
it's not
going back to what if Trey died? Like what
would change the story though? Like, I mean, Ricky would go to college.
I think Ricky would have went to USC and went to USC and ran for 6,000 yards and dedicated his.
That's what I'm saying.
Dedicated his career.
Ricky would have went to college and went off and made it to the league.
I don't think Ricky would have did none of that because I think Ricky would have seen for Trey.
You think Ricky would have started gangbanging?
Maybe not started gangbanging, but he got acted behind Trey.
I don't think Doe would let him.
I think we had a
especially
I think we had the same situation of Doe letting Ricky get out the car.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think Doe letting Ricky in the car. I don't even think he letting Ricky in the car. I think Ricky do want to slide. I think Ricky definitely want to slide because Trey was his man. But Doe like, nah, bro, this ain't for you. And he leave him.
Right.
That's what I
man. Ricky just squared up with Doe. Ricky and Doughboy squared up right before all that shit popped up. I can see Doughboy just slapping the shit out of Trey, and Trey don't even square up with him.
But
at that moment, I think Trey squaring up with Doe. You know what I mean?
No, he ain't, man. Trey went home and threw a tantrum in front of his bitch.
I thought that was the police night shit that he did that.
Yeah, he not cut like that, man. Nigga threw a tantrum, man. He went, nigga, a bitch.
That's a fact.
Nah, I think he was being. I really don't like boys. If you want to say he was a bitch for that, you can say that, but you got to remember he was also acting at the moment to try to get the drawers. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. He started fighting the air.
Nah, hell no, man.
Yes,
hell no.
Yo.
He started fighting the air.
No, yo.
Any real bitch, any real hood bitch is leaving him alone after that.
She wasn't a real hood bitch, yo.
That shit not endearing no hood bitch, yo. That shit, especially at that age, it's not even endearing a
all right
bounty. Like,
see, I don't know, yo. I don't know, yo. It worked, though. It worked.
Because it's a movie.
I mean, but we have to stay in reality. We have to stay in universe. We gotta stay in universe. We have to stay in universe. It worked. That's all I'm saying. It worked.
That bitch would have called our homegirls on the little three-way. Girl, let me tell you what this dumbass nigga did.
Let me tell you about this lame man. Let me tell you about this fucking nigga. Let me tell you about this.
They'd have been on there laughing at that man. Right at the street.
Girl, let me tell you about this fuck nigga.
She'd have hugged him. She'd have consoled him.
Police violated stupid ass.
He come over here crying.
Police violated. He come in here crying.
Oh, stupid and shit swinging at the air. Y'all should have saw his fucking face. Yo! That nigga.
Straight up,
yo. That nigga Ricky. I mean, that nigga is definitely a bitch, bro. Like, when you think about it, yo, like, it only worked because it's a movie, yo. Like, in no scenario in life can you think of that shit working, yo. At 17, 18, like, bitches like bad boys at that time, yo. Especially if her parents deliberately kept her from around there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She did shit.
she probably in reality would have wanted a nigga like Doughboy more than anything.
I'm gonna stop you when you're being dishonest.
Nah,
Maybe,
that shit.
maybe, and there's also.
Maybe.
Listen to me, yo. There's also some private school chicks that like the dude that they lining up their life to be with a dude that goes to school and does the same type of things they do also. Those chicks do exist, y'all. I'm sorry, yo, they exist, y'all.
Man, that bitch live in Crenshaw.
Bitch
That bitch live in Crenshaw, dog. That bitch is a gutter bitch.
She not no gutter bitch. She wasn't no gutter bitch, yo.
She was trying to make it out the gutter, but you ain't telling me even the smartest of smart girls in that environment ain't laughing at you.
They know what's up.
They laughing at you. Even if she I'm not straight up.
No. I'm not using that point. I'm not denying that point and the possibility of that point. I'm just talking about one that fucks with that mess with a dude like him and don't mess with the other type of dudes. They
I can see that. You got bitches that go the opposite. You have bitches that go the opposite for real. But even still, even bitches that like
that's not the opposite. That's the same. The opposite is messing with Doughboy, yo.
I guess so. But
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the crib on this one, dog. That bitch from the trenches.
She want a nigga like Doe, or
she
would want a nigga. Bro. At the very least, she would want her nigga to make her feel protected. And him swinging at the end crying because the police pulled him over is not making her feel protected. Like
okay,
and that's one thing.
I'm not fighting those facts. You know what I mean? I'm not fighting those facts. Yeah, but I also know that around, you know, at a certain time, there was a sensitivity. There was a sensitivity run of, you know what I mean? They was trying to put that in the culture, you know what I mean? Back in the day, you know what I mean? Ralph Tresvant, you know what I mean? Pause. You need a man with sensitivity. Pause.
Oh, okay. Well, that shit was wild. Like,
and that shit was wild, y'all.
Bitch. In retrospect,
that shit was hilarious. That's what it was.
About it, the more of a bitch he is. Like, even back when they was kids and Doughboy asked him if they wanted to see a dead body, he was a bitch. Like, he been a bitch. Long time.
Let me ask y'all a question. Way off topic. Now, y'all think OJ did it?
I think he paid somebody
to do it matter.
Nah, I mean he an innocent man on paper.
I think the fact that OJ got off was more important than whether he did it or not. Rest in peace, Nicole Brown Simpson.
Rest in peace, OG.
It marked a point in U.S. history where the court had to let a black man off, and they couldn't manipulate it to the point to do what they usually do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it come down to. Rest in peace, Juice. Rest in peace, Juice. But I think
hold up.
Go ahead. He might have did it with he might have did it with somebody else. But go ahead, y'all.
I think somebody did it for him, but it's super because I just saw this shit and I won't forget it. Y'all remember that post of or the topic that was going about the two-headed chick.
Keith Stack Beats. What's up, y'all?
The two-headed chick who got married or whatever, and they was wondering, you know, how the other sister was going. They said she was going to be reading or whatever. Well, the other sister just got married. Yeah, that's what they do. They said she
Wait,
liked to read and she would. So it's sisters, right? But they conjoined twins. They got kids and one body, right?
So when one of them getting fucked up, we got to sit there and watch.
Pretty much. So
They got two bodies.
I'll be
one of them had
They
got married.
They got two bodies. They got two bodies and one head.
No, they got two heads and one
So they
body.
got
I
two
mean,
heads and one body.
you know what I meant. You know what I meant.
So, all right. People was wondering, how it would be with the husband fucking, the wife just being there. Like when she nut, she feel it. Like you just read in a book, and then in the middle of the book, it's like, oh, like, but then, now it get weirder because the other sister just got married, so now it's two dudes and the
fucking the same chick.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, what if y'all both want pussy on the same night? Let's say y'all go get some drinks as a throuple or whatever the fuck.
Hold up, yo. They got
as a throuple.
They got.
I guess they would be a couple at that point. A couple.
Hold up, though, yo.
No.
They got one body, though, yo. They got one body, yo. They got
That's
one.
What I said,
box,
nigga.
Yo. They got one box.
That's what I said, bro.
Only thing that's exclusive is the head.
It's not
So
even.
who the baby for?
What'd you say, y'all?
So who the baby for?
Who the baby?
If I nutting the bitch, who the baby?
They ain't have no baby.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna work.
Bitch.
That shit ain't gonna work, y'all. They shit ain't working that good, y'all. Nah.
Cause I'm shooting the club up. Who the baby for?
Nah. We not gonna.
I'd have just married both them bitches.
Do me and homie split the child support?
Yeah. Fuck. We gonna have these nigga. Like, and you gotta have a schedule. I'm not eating no pussy. I'm not eating no pussy never.
Nah, I'm not eating no pussy.
Nah, yo, that's
never,
wild,
bitch.
yo.
That shit is dead. Like dead, bitch. Like,
nah,
but
yo.
me, if I was the first nigga, I'd have just married both of them because
see, this the thing. This the thing, though, yo. Like, your baby gonna come out. Like, how your baby gonna come out, yo? Like, what you gonna do, yo? Like, how you gonna? How you gonna?
You get those
like,
genetic tests and shit now.
Okay.
You can figure it out.
We gotta figure that out early, yo.
Me and my son mother had that conversation before we found out.
No, but check it out though, yo.
I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you.
Like if it's a boy, right?
Deformity, he out of here.
Yeah. All right.
I ain't even mad at that.
Like this though. If it's a boy, right? If he only got one head, but he got like maybe like 3 arms and shit, I'm gonna let him live, yo. I'm gonna see how the 3 arms work out, yo. He might be the best nigga hooping ever, yo. You know what I mean?
They not gonna let him in the league, nigga.
Shit, how they gonna keep him out the league?
A 3-arm nigga in the league, bro.
He gonna kill.
It's gonna be a competitive advantage. They're not gonna let him do it. He gonna play.
Victor Wembanyama is a competitive advantage, yo.
He gonna have to play in the special
defense
Olympics.
Gonna be ridiculous.
No, yo, hell no, yo. Special Olympics, yo. That's that's easier, yo. What are you talking about, yo?
Yo, I'm not playing.
That's what's gonna get him in the regular Olympics.
I'm not playing.
That nigga gonna be the shit, yo. Like, imagine that shit.
Yo, you're not never gonna be able to get past that nigga, yo. You gonna
shit.
By the 2 arms, you gonna have the one behind. Gotcha, bitch. Like, nah.
That's what I'm saying, yo. That nigga gonna be special, yo.
Yo, no, I'm not planning.
Crab, I like your idea though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would have made both them hoes my bitch.
Yeah, like I mean, if you going, fuck with somebody that's built like that or whatever, for real, you should just marry
Right,
both
Keith.
of
Yo,
them,
you
bro.
definitely taking them for the Hawks, yo. You definitely taking them for the Hawks, yo.
That shit.
Yo, just imagine the shit yo could do, yo. Imagine your crossover. Your crossover be wicked, yo.
Imagine one of them make you
Bye,
mad
bye,
for
bye.
real. I don't care, bitch. I'm ready to go fuck your sister mouth. And you
Like
got
I'm
to
trying to
look.
imagine your handle.
Straight like that.
Hold up though, yo.
And you
Imagine a
got to
nigga
look.
with 3 arms.
You
The
try and talk
handles a
about
nigga with 3
basketball.
arms got, yo.
You try to talk about basketball. We try to talk about them having sex.
Yo, you bounce the ball right here. Imagine you can bounce the ball right here, right? Take the ball behind your back with that arm, right? But snatch it back with the other arm. That nigga gonna be wild with it, yo. You need that 3-arm nigga in the league, nigga. Your handle's gonna be crazy, yo.
I want one of them 2-head bitches.
Nah, I don't, yo. Not no
I
2
ain't gonna
bitches
hold
talking,
you.
yo. No way.
They ugly. But if they weren't ugly, I probably would see what that's about. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, let me see if I can find some pretty ones, yo. Hold on, yo.
Yeah, I want one like, what the black ones look like.
I'm about to see if I can find some
black
Let's see
one,
the
yo.
black ones.
I ain't gonna hold you. One of them make you mad. All you gotta do is motherfucking, go to the other side. We got a built inside bitch. Now, if you make both them bitches mad, that's gonna be.
That's what I'm saying. That's too much talking, yo.
Yeah, I'm about to say both of them on their period. They probably been at this tripping.
Yeah. And their talking gonna be different, yo. Like they shit like
imagine them two beefing with each other.
Let me see. Beautiful.
How do they fight?
Black. Beautiful.
One arm against the other.
Beautiful.
Like one arm and one arm.
Do you feel it?
Black. 2-headed.
I punched one side. Like, are their senses like split? Now I want to do some research.
Can the left hand control the right arm?
So if I punch,
can the left hand control the right?
Yeah, like if I want to use both sides of the body, can I use it, or do you only control that side?
No, they got some type of synergy, yo. Trust me, they got some type of synergy. To whereas though they got it like a mental link, yo. There's a mental link, yo.
They probably got the strongest neck muscles in the history of the world. I doubt they neck.
Imagine one of them being horny and she won't play with her pussy, and the other one ain't feeling it right now, but she got to sit there and watch.
That's what I'm saying. She got to read a book.
Wow, bro.
And now in the middle of your book or your TV show, you just like, oh wow, oh. That shit is wicked.
She wasn't.
I'm watching somebody killed and horny at the same time. Like that shit is wicked. I couldn't.
I guess I gotta use the real word conjoined twins. You know what I mean? I can't use 2-headed woman.
What them ones that's black and white look like? The ones in black and white.
Which one you talking about? Right here?
No,
that shit is probably right here.
Yeah, see, they be having ass.
Let me see.
They decent, them little Chinese ones.
Hold up. We got
all of them don't be conjoined at the same place.
See, so a lot of this shit gonna be AI. That's AI. I can tell you that's AI.
Right. I ain't see it. I just saw you scroll past it.
I know which one you're talking about. You know, man. 2 heads. Let me see. That's AI also. See, that's the thing about this AI shit. There's gonna be a whole bunch of AI shit. All right. Conjoined twins. I gotta do the correct terminology. Let me see. Beautiful black.
You know what else would be some bullshit?
Oh, shit.
This the shittiest scenario.
What's that?
If you conjoin twins, but one of y'all a dude and one of y'all a chick.
They kill them. They gotta kill them.
Oh, wow.
My
Yo,
bad. They gotta unalive them, yo. They gotta unalive them, yo.
So,
You can
so,
picture that,
so
Donnie.
do they have a
The nigga
question?
walking around with one titty.
Do he got Dussy? Do they got Dussy? Pause.
Nah, yo. They unalive them, yo. When they like that, yo. They don't let them be.
Like,
They
do they
don't let them
got
be
one
out here like
pussy
that,
lip
yo.
and one ball? I'm
They don't let
confused.
them be out here like that, yo.
They got Dussy. A Venus.
Mm-mm. Nah, yo.
They got to delete.
Y'all really make me late picking my whole girl off from the airport fucking with y'all.
I ain't gonna like if I go to school with a nigga like that, I'm definitely calling him a bitch ass nigga.
Who that? Who you talking about?
That's what it is.
If I go to school with a nigga with that kind of body, with the half and half,
Why you calling him a bitch ass nigga, yo?
Because he's literally
a bitch ass nigga.
Yo, it's kind of hard to find, you know what I mean, the attractive ones, yo, because they might not be running around out here, yo.
Damn.
They might not exist.
Nah, yo. Nah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, niggas say, yeah, they got to get rid of them kind.
They do, yo.
That's a bad pack, huh?
Yeah, I think that's the determining factor right there, yo. Like
recall on those.
automatic. Like automatic.
Return to center.
Put it like this. That's the ones they be like, all right, we're gonna see real quick if we can, you know what I mean, split them up real quick. If it don't work, yo, nah. Nah.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah, like I'm not having much success with this, yo. All right, conjoined twin models. Let me see.
Type in exotic conjoined twins.
All right, boom. What's up with them right here? 3 arms. What's up with those 3 arms right here?
That's AI.
Meet the twins, Ruth, Candy. Nah, that's a mistaken. They doing some tricks, yo. They got us like they just hold each other, yo.
They bad.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I fuck both of them.
Let me see. Siamese twins, you won't believe. Okay, here we go. We got a list. We got a list.
Okay.
That one on the right got 3 titties.
3? Oh wow.
Yeah.
She in the lead already.
I ain't really no titty man. I don't really be caring for titties.
Man, 3 of them.
It's whatever.
Bro.
3 of them would probably. 3 of them probably would be funny.
Yo. Ah man, I ain't gonna hold you. And they look like they 3 nice titties too.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, I'll rent one of them bitches for sure.
Yeah. Niggas is foul. We just had a whole fucking 20-minute conversation about conjoined twins. This might be the funniest live we'd have had in a minute.
I ain't never heard nobody talk about it. This is interesting.
Hey, you need to chop this clip up.
We're gonna find some baddies, y'all. Hold up, y'all.
Yo, you need to chop this clip up, Bruce. Make some reels.
Let me see.
We're gonna get a lot of flat.
That's
y'all
That's
horrible
churn.
people.
That's churn. Yo, they need love too, and they get horny too. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna smash? Somebody that want to smash them.
I'm about to say me if they look good.
Yo, they ain't on here though. I'm scrolling through this and I was saying,
if they necks long enough, right? One can suck the top of your dick paws, and one can be.
Nah, yo, that's too much, y'all. That's too much.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Yo,
they the one incesting, not me.
All right, so there you go, right there, something like that.
Let me see.
Yo, they was joined at the butt. Yo, that's phony. Yo, they could have got them apart. Yo, that's phony, yo.
Join in the butt.
For real, right? Damn, I'm mad they banned Pornhub in Texas because I sure would have looked it up. They gotta have a genre for this shit.
Yeah, I'm not looking that up, yo. That's not gonna be on my algorithm, yo.
I'm gonna look it up. It's gonna be in my algorithm.
It's bad enough I didn't already search for the beautiful ones already. I'm not looking for on Pornhub for them, yo. No way.
Speaking of Pornhub, you know what's the wildest sex position they got out?
What?
This is the wildest one, dog. Like for men, is borderline gay.
The one where the bitch is fucking nigga with his legs up.
Yeah. I can't. Damn, I posted this a while back. I can't think of the name of the fucking position though.
I don't know the position, but I've seen that shit. I think it's fuck.
This what the bitch hold your legs back like that, right? The bitch hold your legs back.
Hold up. I don't know if the timing off on here, but Keith ain't say bro enough shots and is up on that position that he paused. Is that just late?
That might be late.
Nah, yeah, hold up, y'all.
You talking
about something else, y'all?
He talking about
you talking about
I think you're talking about the dual bitches.
Okay, all right. I was
shooting. Call them dual. Call them dual bitches like they chargers.
like they exhaust.
Oh shit. Twin cans. That shit is wicked though. It's wild.
Yeah, but they definitely but nah, yo, that's definitely that and getting hit from the back, pause. You know what I mean? Both of those.
Yeah. Them the palsy positions. I can't think of the name of it though, dog.
I ain't know I had a name.
Yeah, they got a name for it. Yeah, it's Amazon some shit. I don't know, but she hold the nigga legs back like that.
Reverse missionary.
And then she cut up. She like, it's like inverted missionary.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's just crazy. The nigga is crazy for allowing it. I don't care how good she thinks. They say you should feel, whatever the case is. Good.
Yeah, niggas definitely doing a bunch of weird shit, Keith. Tasha called it the Duffy.
The Duffy.
The Diddy. No, the Duffy is funnier.
Duffy, no Duffy.
Yeah, it's wild.
That shit is too much.
Nah. Yeah, I'm fuck that. I'm pretty vanilla. Fuck that shit. Nah. I'm good.
I ain't a vanilla nigga. I'm definitely not a vanilla nigga, but
nah, vanilla
ain't in the wheelhouse.
That's not in the wheelhouse, bro.
That ain't even.
Why? All right, y'all saying vanilla, right? You saying you not vanilla? Why do it cut off right there? You know what I mean? They not doing nothing.
Certain things are not meant to emasculate me. I feel like I'm emasculated.
Your legs too far back for it to be like normal.
Like if I feel like I'm emasculated doing it, then I'm good. Like
yeah.
Like if I can live with, whatever it is, and I'm like, all right.
So you one of them niggas. I eat butt, but I ain't going to no man buck. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm lost. Yeah,
that's what the position. I just named the position. It's called the man buck.
I'll definitely.
Oh, you gave the position a name.
What'd you say, y'all?
You gave the position a name?
Yeah, it's called the man buck. Pause. You know what I mean? Because that's what we used to call. That's what we used to call that position back in the buck.
I'm not going in that
B-U-C-K.
submission hole. I'm not going in that.
I'm doing that.
What
I'm
they used to
straight.
call that in wrestling, pause. That's the total package, the full package. What they used to call that shit?
Oh,
No, small
yeah.
package.
Okay.
Small pay, I'm not going to small package, bro.
It's putting you in a small package, yo.
That's crazy. Like,
I'm straight, bro.
I'm good on that. Like, she can keep that to herself.
Let me see something. Latasha, I'm gonna let her get that shit off. Latasha said, what the fuck she say, y'all? She said some dudes put their legs up. Let me see. Pillow talk with Tucker. Some dudes put the legs up doing a thorough, complete. Okay. Pause. All right. That's good to know that.
I mean, I'm gonna put my legs up a little bit and get bro. I get that, but
yeah.
that ain't the full. You ain't riding me like I'm a fucking a horse or whatever for real. Like,
Right.
Then look. So this came about. It was a conversation I was having with my partner.
Yeah. Hold on,
He was
before
like,
you go, y'all. The problem is, look, think about the visual, y'all. It's gonna look like you getting beat, yo. Pause. Yo, think about your leg, yo, nigga legs, yo. Now, yo, it's gonna look like she ramming you, yo.
no, I'm good.
mm-hmm.
Even though it's not like really actually happening, yo, it's the visual, yo. But go ahead, yo.
Yo, the first time I saw that shit, I thought that's what the fuck was happening. I'm like,
Oh man,
I was getting ramsacked. Why am I watching this?
Yeah, then it be slamming their ass down hard too. And I'm a skinny nigga.
Yeah, like,
So like that,
nah,
that shit not gonna
ain't
fly,
doing
bro.
that to me. Yeah, I feel
Yeah, it's not
you.
gonna fly. I can't allow that, bro. I can't allow that.
Nah,
I can't allow that.
Man, but you know, to each like it. I don't do this. Never happened over here. But go ahead. What you say? You started talking to your homeboy? My fault.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that shit because damn, I'm trying to think how it came up. I think we saw a little nigga with a big old.
I'm ready to get off.
We saw a nigga with a big bitch.
Home.
And he was like, man, it looked like she be fucking him.
Hold on. You said your man said that
we saw a little nigga with a big old bitch. Bitch was big, like tall. She was probably about
right.
The dude had to be like 5'5", 5'6", but the chick was like 5'11", 6 feet.
Right.
They just look odd as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And nigga was like, man, like she probably be fucking him. You feel me? And I was like, well, huh? So then he was like, and then he described the position. And he was like, you ain't never seen that before? I was like, nah. So nigga sent me a link. You did?
Yeah.
So nigga sent me a link.
Yeah, nah. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
So I saw the link and I was like, that's the wildest shit.
Cause I'm not gonna say that all short niggas go through that or all little niggas go through that, you know, and they don't do what they gotta do. Pause. You know what I mean? I ain't putting that on another man, though. You know what I mean? We just know that it happen. It does happen. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna be like, yo, that's happening to that guy. Like, did he look like he was like a weak nigga? You know what I mean? When I say weak nigga, I'm talking about like as far as how he presented, like he was getting bitched.
He looked like he might be. It looked like it might be happening to him, bro. It was the perfect call, dog. When he said it, it was the perfect call. He called it.
Right.
It was the perfect call, dog. I said, God damn. because I ain't never seen it before. Then, you know, I got the link. I looked. I said, man, what the fuck? I said, no. No. But it do look like it fit for me.
Yeah, you got to imagine whatever you think is possible is happening out here, yo. You know what I mean? Like I saw a picture earlier this week of people that's on one of those realities, like one of those housewives or something like that. One of the chicks off of there was kissing one of the dudes that's also transformationer and shit. You know what I mean? When he was in his quasi male form, because he still got the body parts or whatever. And so whatever you think happening out here happening, yo.
Oh, transmission shifting gears.
Yeah.
You heard your boy finesse 2 terms. So finesse 2 times, beefing with NBA YoungBoy, right?
Yeah.
So finesse 2 times is beefing with NBA YoungBoy. I don't know if you heard it.
No, I didn't know. But what's going on? What happened?
In the beef, they beefed out over. So they beefed out over a chick, right? So finesse 2 times is telling NBA YoungBoy he not a real nigga and he need to keep it player. Men don't argue about no bitch.
Right.
To an extent, I agree with him.
Yeah.
To an extent, I'm with him. Right? But shit takes a turn when this nigga says, "Man, I done been in a room while my baby mama getting bust down for $300."
That's what
That's the part.
That's what YoungBoy said.
Finesse 2 times said, yeah.
No, that's what finesse said.
Finesse 2 times said.
Okay. What prompted him?
Yeah, that sounds like some YoungBoy shit.
What prompted him to say that though?
He telling NBA
you talking
about
that's how much he don't give a fuck about a bitch. That's what he's saying. Okay.
Right.
So he's pimping his baby mother. So he a clown.
So I didn't get that. When I heard him say that, I immediately labeled him a cuck.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I labeled him a cuck. I was like, oh, all right, you got your cuck cape on, huh?
You said, Keith, you said, nah, I can definitely do that. Are you saying can't, Keith, or you saying you can? Or maybe my stream behind. You know what I mean? I gotta stop doing that to Keith.
I see the same thing. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying too.
But yeah. Nah.
I couldn't sign up for that, bro.
No, because I don't want to really know chick I mess with. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in the same room while she getting bust down. Not even for $1 million. You know what I mean? If she gonna get bust down for the mill, you know what I mean? Go somewhere else with that shit. But I don't want to be in the room about it. Yeah, I can then just have babies every day. What? Hey Keith, I think you misunderstanding the conversation, Keith. I think you might be misunderstanding the conversation. Keith, what happened is Finesse 2 times said he was in the room at the same time while another nigga was smashing his baby moms for $300.
Right.
And we trying to understand, are you saying that, yeah, I can definitely do that? And then you said, yeah, I can. Ninjas have babies every day. Did he?
I don't think that he wasn't making it like they was flipping him.
Did he one with him?
Yeah, his baby mama.
This is baby mother, Keith. We gotta verify the facts before we continue. This is his baby mother.
His kid's mother. This ain't no flipper.
Did he have one with him, or
he wasn't running no train on the bitch with a nigga? It wasn't that.
Nah, he's saying his baby moms. You know what I mean? And he was in the room. See, Keith a freaky military nigga anyway. We all know the military niggas, y'all some freaky niggas, yo. Pause. You know what I mean? So
I didn't toss hoes before. I didn't toss hoes like around high school and shit, you know.
Yeah.
After high school, we didn't toss some hoes. College and high school, we toss some hoes.
Yeah,
before.
but Keith being exotic lands, yo, and orgies and stuff though, yo. Pause. You know what I mean? Yo, being exotic lands. Let me see. My dude blocked me for even handing around giving anybody else throat, and we ain't got no kids. Saying niggas had babies every day. He probably was running the play. Oh, yeah, you saying that? You saying that he messed up on Shorty? Like he might not have been like that. Might not have been his chick like that. Yeah, I know. I think I kind of told you that before you went over there, but you probably already knew anyway. I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. Like that might not have been his girl and everything, but still at the same time.
Nah, fuck all that. I put a kid in the I put a kid in. I'm definitely not about to flip her.
Yeah, no, that's your kid. That's your kid's mother. You know what I mean? If she do some sneaky shit and fuck you over, that's something different. That's on some shit she did. But I'm not gonna be the one that initiate the shit or have anything to do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild as
yeah. That's weirdo. That's weirdo mode at that point.
Right.
Whether you did it after she became, you did it after she became your kid's mother, or whether she became your kid's mother after that, after you was doing that, because that means you was going raw on her at some point in time, and there was a possibility that you can get her pregnant.
Right. Yeah, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's super extreme for me. Super extreme for me. Shout out.
Yeah, that's definitely extreme.
Shout out to Finesse 2-time though. That nigga different.
A lot of them dudes different, man. A lot of them, they some different dudes, yo. Some different dudes.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like the nigga a liar, but you know, I wasn't around, so I can't validate it. But I kind of feel like the nigga just lying.
I mean, he's been called out for lying and doing fake slick shit.
Oh,
anyway, you know what I mean?
There you have it. There you have it.
You say, man, I don't think I could have been in the room, but if the play there and I'm on that type time, then get that money.
That's a little too hard up for some bread.
Yeah, for $300.
Yeah, that's a little too hard up for some bread, though. What the fuck really going on?
Right. Like this ain't no indecent proposal shit. Like,
yeah,
what was it, $5 million or $1 million? You know what I mean? Put it like this. This how I look at that indecent proposal shit. You know what I mean? On the indecent proposal tip, the amount of money has to be so much money that the fact that this encounter might break us up, that we good. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have to sign a contract. I'm sorry, because if she my wife and this thing can break us up, we gotta sign a contract. And I don't even want half of the money that she got using her body. You know what I mean? But it gotta be, you know what I mean, on some nice 6-figure shit. You know what I mean? Heavy pocket for the heavy burden on my heart. Somebody beating my wife box up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
some
can't.
people like, well, if you keeping all of the money, what was the indecent proposal for? You know what I mean? What was the proposal for? If you're gonna keep all the money. Said, fuck you for giving me up like that. Go find another me.
I feel like this.
Okay, but it's a whole world of women out here who would be the initiator of, you know, this motherfucker offered me $5 million and I really want to do this. We really with $5 million to change. You know, it's a lot of women that would be spearheading it on their Eve shit of Adam and Eve fame with the Apple. I'm sorry. The $5 million is the Apple, and that story would be more like that. I'm sorry.
I don't see a broad being loyal enough to come back and tell you she got offered $5 million to do it. I think they're just gonna go with their move and not tell you.
Well, I would just say the scenario would have been straight up like this nigga like really brought both of y'all like to a meeting or something like that. Like he offered her that shit and he made sure he covered the bases or something. You know what I mean? Like you could write the story the way as though the man knows and shit. You know what I mean? But I know one thing. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I'm not asking.
yeah. I mean, so you'll be okay.
I'm not
Let me say, so you'll be okay. Let me keep my coins inward. It's like, so you'll be okay. Let me keep my coins inward. Okay, I mean,
I'm not answering
no.
for her. Like say that offer coming the way you see, right? And you know,
Right.
nigga sit us down and like, look, man, nigga trying to see what's good with that, blah, 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 whoop de woo. I'm not answering for
Right.
her. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up and see what she see.
Right.
I'm gonna shut up and see what she see.
I put it like this. If I shut up and see what she say, like right there what Keith said, 5 million, I'm going to say I'm not going to be mad at any adult personally that say I'm taking $5 million to get smashed. Now, would I be heartbroken? Maybe. Yeah. But am I also going to be understanding how a person took $5 million? Yeah. I'm going to have a lot of understanding and overstanding of the fact that somebody took the $5 million to get smashed or to smash. I got understanding of that. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna continue fucking with him.
No, probably not.
I'm gonna try to get some bread too.
Yeah, we signed a contract.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some bread. We ain't gonna fuck around no more though.
We signed the contract. We signed the contract.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it no more. She might well fuck with the nigga that paid the money.
Yeah. Yep. We signed the contract. So that might as well be the divorce deal right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a divorce deal.
Right.
$5 million. I'm taking one and I'm out. You know what I mean? Unless you want half taken. You want half taken?
She might as well just let me hold the whole 5 and fuck with the nigga. He gonna give you more.
No, because he might not wanna. You know what I mean? He might not wanna. She should take the majority of the money. Yes. Go ahead. You can go ahead about your business. I'm good with that one. Stop being so selfish. Your generosity helped get the 5 million, so don't be selfish. You're being a scam artist right now, Latasha. Cheating.
Nigga said she being a scam.
I don't think cheating that serious. On thinking cheating that serious if you do it respectfully. So I'm indifferent. Okay, so a contract and all of that is respectful. If you sign a contract, somebody offers $5 million. The $5 million makes it respectful. That's what you're saying. $5 million makes cheating respectful.
It make you a cuck.
It make you a cuck for a buck.
Yeah, make you a fucking cuck.
You a cuck for a buck. That's similar to gay for a stay. That's similar gay for the stay, but is different. You ain't absolutely gay, but you a cuck for a buck. You know.
It make you an Adam 22. That ain't no Adam 22 type shit.
Yeah, you're just not watching it.
Right.
You're just not necessarily watching it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So I'm straight. You can't smash my old lady. Now my old lady let you smash.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be my old lady no more, but that's on her. You did. Like, but you can't smash my old lady. You can't ask me if you can smash my old lady. Fuck wrong with you.
How much money do you have to have for you to be arrogant enough
to ask?
And that's narcissism. That's definitely narcissistic. I don't care what nobody say. That's some narcissism right there. To be able to ask a nigga,
Yeah.
can I smash your wife?
Like, say that I could borrow your spouse. What, nigga?
Well, I mean, it's people that live that life, so that's different. You know what I mean? Where they going to that environment to do that type stuff.
But that's a kink.
But just
though.
like
That's a kink. That's a kink.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just like nigga just randomly pop out. You there, like they got brain. Like say, oh man, hey, no, I could borrow your spouse. Like 2 hours, bro. 2 hours.
Right, exactly. You saying Elon Musk level, Jeff Bezos level money? Yeah, that's somebody that would be willing to and have the resources to actually offer $5 million. Like basketball, LeBron ain't offering $5 million to smash one chick for one night. You know what I mean? The percentages don't even add up to his type of money to do something that stupid. Let me see. Bro, I've been around married people for the last 15 years. I'm telling you, your girl probably 20% faithful, and you just don't know. Yeah, I know. Stuff like that happen. Keith, most definitely. You said that's a super flex. Yeah. In the indecent proposal, that's the type of money dude that Yo was. He had that type of money to be able to offer. You know what I mean? $1 million, and it don't hurt him. You know what I mean?
Wait, what he said? Hold on, bro. I've been around married people for the last 15, and I'm telling you, your girl probably 20% fit. Oh, so you saying that like basically you implying that like 80% of women cheat? Am I reading that correctly? Is that what he trying to imply?
That's wild because I remember you was popping up and seeing me peeing on your trees. Oh, she was cheating after all.
Wait, huh?
So you saying only 20% are faithful, or are you saying that 20% are not faithful? That's what I'm trying to understand.
He's saying that only 20% of women are faithful. The other 80 cheat. And I don't think
80% of what
I do.
I don't think 80% of married women cheat.
I do. I think 100%.
You think 80% of married women cheat?
I think 100% of women cheat at some point. How long y'all been married?
Okay, so So are you going into degrees of cheating, or you saying that 100% of married women get bust down by somebody at some point in time?
Yeah, 100% of married women get bust down by somebody else at some point in time.
That's impossible, yo.
No, it's not.
It is.
Elaborate.
That's like saying 100% of men smash something outside of marriage at some point in time, and that's not true either.
I definitely believe that.
Even if it's rabid amounts of them, you know what I mean. 100% is impossible. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if it's 90%. 100% is impossible, and 90% is a crazy percentage also. That's all I'm saying.
I think I really just feel like
So
I really
no,
feel
I
like if
think
you
that
get
number.
married
I
to
think
somebody for
I think that number. I think that number is a little. I think that number is a little bit high, unless you talk about especially 100%. 100% is just impossible. But I think the number is a little bit high unless you start getting into degrees of cheating and what different people consider cheating. Like different people consider different degrees of cheating beyond just getting bust down. You know what I mean? Some people consider, you know what I mean, having lunch with somebody and you don't tell your spouse as cheating. Some people consider that cheating, you know what I mean? So it's degrees.
no,
Yeah, like
Tasha,
I said,
I don't
degrees.
give people credit for shit.
Yeah, like he definitely don't give he definitely stressed that it was people because he said women and men. He gave them both high percentages. So it's not fair for you to just say he's just saying women. It's not fair at all. But like I said, I would say that that number's pretty high. But you said that how long they've been married. I would say modern marriage is definitely a lot of infidelity in modern marriage. When I say modern goes back to like the 80s, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's been a lot of infidelity in modern marriage. Infidelity is a part of pop culture, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um as time goes on is more socially acceptable for women to cheat, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we was on a whole thread the other day, and it was a dude on there basically defending women cheating, you know what I mean, because they lonely, you know what I mean, because their dude works too much, you know what I mean. And that's wild. Let me see. Modern marriage is more like business arrangement. Let's split the bill type shit. For some people,
Yeah, for some. Nah,
for some people, is their way out of bills.
right.
Men and women low key, because there's more kept men out here than the internet wants people to know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's more women out here that have a nice amount of money, they have nice careers, nice jobs, or whatever, that are taking care of their physical dream guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he might not be her dream guy 100%. Like he might not be able to take care of her, but he's physically her dream guy. He looked like she, you know what I mean, the guy that she want. You know what I mean? He can bust her down like the guy that she want, but you know what I mean? She's paying for it. You know what I mean? That's a lot of that exists out here, and the internet ain't talking about that part. You see, very people have their homes paid off. It's always going to be something to pay in most cases, most definitely. And it's a lot of women out here that can afford to pay their house off or pay the payment to pay their house off. They can afford that, and you know what I mean, afford everything else in their life, and they missing that one thing. You know what I mean? They want that warm body next to them. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them out here, and they willing to pay for it. They just don't want a lot of people to know about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I seen it plenty of times.
Yeah, they'll trick off if they like you.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's a younger guy. You know what I mean? Because in their own mind, they can still look at the potential in a younger guy. You know what I mean? And it might make them feel younger. You know what I mean? So they can still look at the potential of him maybe one day being able to you know what I mean, be more supportive on a financial end. You know what I mean? And he got more energy for work at that time in his life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's how they been doing out here. Basically, I mean, basically the same way that older men do younger women. You know what I mean? Older women do younger men. They do the same thing.
Yep.
Try hit the reset button with them. You know what I mean?
Yep. They'll go
And
grab
they
you.
get
They'll go
harder
grab
and
your milk
harder.
money.
Yeah, it gets harder and harder the older each one gets. You know what I mean? Now for a man, the problem always is, all right, the balance of, do this chick, why is this chick here? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And
Mm.
for the woman, it start being like that beauty thing. You know what I mean? Like, why is he here? You know what I mean? I'm competing with these younger women. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know. Now Russell made them phone calls. You know that happened. Niggas talking about somebody pressed a button.
Wait, who?
Russell Simmons,
Made what phone calls?
about his daughter.
What about his daughter? To my ex.
You know, she was messing with the old nigga. Not Russell. I'm talking about
Run.
fucking yeah, Russell, not Run. I'm talking about Russell Simmons, y'all.
Russell Simmons' daughter was messing with who?
Russell Simmons' daughter was messing with the old white man, billionaire dude,
Okay.
65 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was saying that Russell made that phone call.
You told him fall back.
Like, yeah, I got the I still got that hard drive over here and over here with me. You know what I mean? Don't act stupid. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, break up with my daughter immediately. You know what I mean? Yeah, you never saw the video of her threatening him to get a sugar daddy if he didn't raise her allowance or whatever finances that he was supporting her with.
Nah, I ain't paid that no attention. I missed it.
Yeah,
This,
yeah. She threatened him. This is a little before. This was probably maybe like last year or something like that.
okay, so
Yeah, she was on a live threatening him to get a sugar daddy, and then I guess a year or some time later, she popped up with dude. You know what I mean?
mm,
Yeah, and that was a wild threat anyway.
that's crazy.
Cause he's telling, yeah, and he telling her, you know what I mean, you don't have what it takes to be for a sugar daddy. You're a V, right? You know what I mean? So I guess supposedly she was supposed to be a virgin at that time. You know what I mean?
Not no more.
Yeah, and telling her that, you know what I mean, them bitches be fucking. You know what I mean? ain't no sugar daddy not going to want no tail. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of chicks out here that's stunting and trying to fool people into thinking that, oh no, I don't be having to do that all the time, and I got a sugar daddy and I don't have to do nothing but, you know what I mean, be around him. Like, no way, Jose.
Nah. Anybody believe that a fucking fool?
Right.
Anybody believe
Unless that nigga just a loan shark.
Anybody that believe that shit?
Unless he alone. Yeah. I don't think nobody really believes it, but it's some people that's willing to say that shit out their mouth.
Broads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I about to say ain't no nigga believing that though.
Yeah. Nigga believe that shit. He lying to himself.
Yep. Yes, he is.
Definitely lying to yourself. I'm trying to. I don't want to. I don't want to miss nothing in case we'll get back on in a while. For a while. Trying to think. Is anything we might have missed?
Yeah, we definitely need to get back
And you
into a
think
routine.
Yeah, most definitely.
Need to get
Most
into a
definitely.
routine, man.
Yeah, so we'll get back on our inbox chat. Get back on that so we can start bouncing ideas
Coordinate some
again.
shit.
So we can have so we can have some topics and land them out when we get on.
There we go. We got a lot going on in hip hop, so that's
Yeah.
gonna have us coming back for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. The live was definitely live. Well, shit, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, brother.
All right, man. Fuck with me, down.
All right, peace.